Hello everyone, this is Xander Giron, and I am back with the first Dutch Exceptional Tournament. Losers round 5, I think is what this would be. Yeah, round 5 for the losers. Anyway. So in this battle, on the blue team, we have Firestarter with a Eurocore General deck. And on the red team, we have Putin187 with a blue mechanized deck, and obviously we're here on hell in a very small place. That's definitely going to favor Putin, because you know mechanized on this map is pretty fun. Yes, go with that. Oh, defense. I take it he's defending there. A little slightly longer deployment. Putin obviously can't make up his mind. Mixed mech cancer greater than DLC cancer. You're not wrong. There we go. Alright, so starting with Firestarter, got a decent chunk of forces here. Hammocks 10 RCs, VABs with the Legion 90, VAB-AA, Crotal, M113s with the Jaeger, Mortar, Xilkanon for Recon in the middle. Yes, a VLR Logistico, 2 command start, yep. Crotal, more Jaeger, some Panzergren 90, I do believe in the Martyr ones. Over here, you got VLR, that's going to be Commando Para, and some 13As for Recon. Kind of lacking on the 10 RCs, but okay. Obviously, 10 RCs are the winner. H1J, that is the South Korean one. It's pretty nice. Nice that. It's a 2 command start from Putin as well. Looks like he's got a lot of stuff here. I'm guessing he's doing a big push for Gulf. And to that end, we got 10 RCs, 9040 with RBS 56, M113A3s, that's going to be Rifleman. FV432, that's going to be Fusilier 90. We got Mortar, Gepard A1, Sochung 285, M1A1. That's going to be this Swedish one, the Fallskärmjäger. And more Fusiliers. So yeah, that's just a big chunk of dudes going for Gulf. So it looks like a lot of the action is going to be in Gulf. H1J obviously for some helicopter-based operations. More Riflemen. That's Commando 90 presumably. More Riflemen. Fusilier, 10 RC. So yeah, both players seem to be banking in Gulf, maybe a bit in Foxtrot as well. Yep. So is that? Yeah, Firestarter. He might be trying to focus more on Foxtrot from Firestarter. That seems a bit more obvious now. But H1J is still there. Crotal should help keep it at arm's length. Same with the VAB-AAs if they can get the drop on the H1J. Oh, 10 RCs doing their thing, but 1390s should be able to do a decent bit of work against it. That one goes down, just because of the rate of fire advantage. But the RC also is more accurate and does more damage. Oh, 1390. Yeah, this is line of sight. Over here. Oh, H1J goes down. Did a little bit of work. 10 RCs just driving right in. Ooh, Legion 90 go down in their VAB. Oh, VAB also goes down. Or VAB-A. Legion 90. Oh, was that the Gepard? Or not Gepard, MX-10RC, don't mind me. Firestarter isn't using the Gepard. Oh, yep, and then these guys are swinging down through the top. Oh, yep, comes the 9040. And that's going to really wreck any light vehicles that Firestarter has. And then, yeah, close range RBS 56 in this kind of terrain is actually not too bad. That's going to... Basically no ATGM, like a Milan 2, a Conkers, or a Spike, they're not going to have maximum range in this area, or engaging at maximum range due to line of sight and whatnot. So an RBS 56, which is a relatively short range, is going to be pretty decent. Meanwhile, yeah, just those KFE 25 should be focusing on 10RC. Well, if they can see it at least. Meanwhile, Putin's just pouring in the riflemen and the Fusiliers. These guys are just going to get overwhelmed. Firestarter is shifting through Foxtrot. He's realized he has an overmatch here. 10RC is just going to get overwhelmed. M113A3s are just going to town. Because they have 3 front and side armor, so they're decently tough 5-pointer. Martyr 1's driving just right into that. Legion and 10RC falling back. It's just... Putin's just overwhelming Firestarter. And that M1A1 is still kicking around. Oh, base security coming up from Firestarter. Oh, he does have the Commando pair over here. He's sneaking him around, probably going to walk him through those buildings is my guess. Panzer Grenadier and Martyr 1 just getting overwhelmed by the Sochong Su-85. Panzergren 90s is going to be occupying the buildings by the looks of it. Firestarter is getting pushed back so much. So much cheap infantry. Nope, K1, there you go. Solid medium tank. Oh, Panzergrens are down, Martyr 1's about to be overwhelmed. And an M1. That's also just a... It's a chunky 65-point tank. Is really, its gun's not the greatest, but it's just chunky. It's chunky for its price. Martyr 1's having a hard time with a one-armor vehicle. And more Jaeger coming in from Firestarter. Panzergrens, yeah, they're just gonna get overwhelmed by all that infantry and their vehicles. Because, yeah, Putin kept a lot of those vehicles alive, a lot of the transports, so that's going to be a lot of just massive weight of fire. Legion just going to get, yeah, overrun. Firestarter has gotten in here. The Fusiliers are still there. M1's moving in. More riflemen moving up as well. Martyr 1, Jaeger and the M113s and the Martyr 1 are doing a decent job here, but, ooh, M1A1's moving in. Doing a drive-by on the Martyrs. Fusilier is just overwhelming those guys. And the Mortar's adding its fire as well. Yeah, Firestarter is just being forced way back in Gulf, and he's not making enough progress in Foxtrot to make up for it. Oh, Panzer's gonna hear pop one at M113, but now they're just gonna get brushed. Oh, they might get another one, yep. And then they're unloaded. Oh, 9040's just driving right in. And then there's another 2 there. KFEs are still there. Oh, Firestarter's brought out those. I can't help but feel that maybe was not the right choice from Firestarter. He probably should have got more infantry into Golf and Foxtrot instead of buying the M110s, but that's my opinion. He has the Leclerc. Once again, I don't know if that's the greatest pick. Like, it will help him with a lot of the light armor he's dealing with, but that at close range, an M1A1 could be potentially very dangerous with that Leclerc. Oh, swing around through there, so maybe he's going to be trying to do more of the... or it's a bit more open, which makes sense, especially for using a super heavy. Oh, Commando is just getting auto-cannoned. Yeah, I was trying to see which autocannons were. That's basically the RH202 autocannon. There's two different versions. There's the early model, which is this one, and there's a later one that has a bit more accuracy. You tend not to see the later one. Really is not very common because most people tend not to use the vehicles it's on. It's on the the Lux A1, whatever, the very good version of the Lux wheeled recon vehicle. That has the late model RH202, and people don't use it because, well, it's a very good optics vehicle, so it's expensive at 45 points, I do believe, and it's debatable how useful it is. Oh, Putin has captured Bravo, so he's got that +1 ticking. Oh, Frostkim moving right up. Oh, 10RC got... Oh, is that the Krotal? Yeah. Oh, guess all cannon just flying over. Those Panzer M110s are... Or Panzerhaubitze or whatever PZH stands for. I think it's... Pretty sure it's Panzerhaubitze. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, Gepard A1 swats down the Gazelle. Putin's still holding. He's managed to mostly take back this area. Leclerc's on the scene though, so that could be trouble. Oh, Commando's sneaking in. Oh, where's Firestarter sending him though? Ooh dear. Yeah, those M110s are in danger. Oh. Mortar goes down. Oh, Firestarter is trying to counter with his own AMX-10RC, but the Suchung Su-85 are there. Oh, you have to get one hit. It's falling back. Oh, there goes one. And the Gazelle cannons are flying in, and yeah, looks like Firestarter surrenders after 8 minutes, 49 seconds. Alright, so yeah, Putin was victorious, 20 conquest points to 6. Firestarter had 380 kills, Putin had 900. So yeah, this is very much looks like Putin just had that critical mass down in Gulf that he just rolled over Firestarter, because this is such an infantry heavy map and he just had so much infantry. And since it is mech deck, it does have the veterancy bonus as well compared to Firestarter, which is just, you know, general deck. As well, Firestarter, where he had Firestarter just didn't push far enough where he had his guys, like in Foxtrot. It is combination is basically he's very busy focusing in Gulf and trying to maintain that situation, so he just didn't necessarily have the... He just couldn't seem like he just... words. How am I trying to word this? Putin basically had enough guys in and around Foxtrot that he could slow down Firestarter to the point where it didn't matter that Firestarter had the advantage there. And then, as you saw, you know, Putin eventually, you know, he just reinforced a lot into Foxtrot, so he managed to keep Firestarter at bay there. And then, meanwhile, Putin just pushed right through Gulf with just so much stuff. So much infantry. And AMX-10RCs. God damn, I hate Blue Mech. Yeah, that's... I do have my biases, and I absolutely can't stand mixed decks like blue or red, just straight blue or red decks. I think they're a horrible decision balance-wise. But that's neither here nor there. They're allowed in the tournament, so here we go. And I figure that happened. This tournament is probably going to come down to Eurocore or Blue Mech. Only other contender I could see would maybe be, or contenders would probably be, you know, Eastern Bloc and... Oh, let me think. For the non-DLC, Eurocore and Blue Mech are probably the top tier, in my opinion. Blue Moto is also a potentially strong contender, depending on how you want to look at things. Maybe not so much without Israeli units. Aside from that, so yeah, Eurocore, Blue Mech. Commonwealth is pretty strong, but it definitely has weaknesses, especially in terms of recon and just wield capability. Eastern Bloc's also pretty strong. I'd say it's definitely better than Commonwealth. So it's probably like right below Blue Mech and Eurocore, in my opinion. After that, you have the USSR, which is still pretty strong, in my opinion. It just plays differently, so it's hard to actually master it and to actually use it in a 1v1. Definitely a better team game deck, but even in a 1v1, if you know what you're doing with USSR, you can have pretty good results. Of course, a lot of people argue that you have to play pretty cancerously at that point, but That's neither here nor there. So I'd say that, yeah, this tournament probably comes down to those guys, in my opinion. In case you didn't know what my opinion was. That, or I guess you could say something stupid like Landjut Mech. That did pretty well in the last no DLC tournament, if I recall correctly. But I'm getting off topic. It's just, yeah. Putin just had that ridiculous overmatch in golf, and he just went with it. He just kept going. But yeah, I'll just call it here before I ramble on about other things. I'm Xandertron, and this was the first Dutch exceptional tournament. These are round 5 or whatever, if anybody really cares. You guys have a lovely day.